Your body is a machine, every muscle a gear. This is the blueprint to build all of them. Every rep has a purpose, every movement a target. Let's break down the science of building a complete physique. We'll hit every major muscle group: chest, back, shoulders, arms, legs, and core. 80 movements, 0 excuses. First stop, the chest, the foundation of upper body power. The flat barbell bench press, the king of chest exercises. Plant your feet, retract those shoulder blades, and own the bar. Lower with control. Touch the chest, explode upward. This movement builds raw pressing power across the entire pectoral region. Incline dumbbell press targets the upper chest, the clavicular head. A 30-degree angle is the sweet spot for maximum activation. Dumbbell flies isolate the chest through a full range of motion. Go deep. Feel the stretch, squeeze at the peak. Cable crossovers provide constant tension throughout the entire range. The cables never let your chest rest. Decline pressing shifts emphasis to the lower chest, the sternal fibers. A complete chest needs work from every angle. Never underestimate the push-up. Add load, and it becomes a chest-building weapon that also builds functional strength. Chest dips, lean forward to shift the load from triceps to pectorals. Go deep for a brutal stretch under load. Machine presses lock you into a safe path, perfect for pushing to failure without a spotter. Controlled power. The Sven press, an underrated finisher. Maximum squeeze, maximum contraction. Now we turn around and build the back. The deadlift, the most primal exercise in existence. Every muscle in your posterior chain fires as one. Drive through the floor. Hips forward. Lock out with authority. This single movement builds more total muscle than almost anything else. Wide grip pull-ups build that iconic V-taper. Your lats, the widest muscles in the body, doing exactly what they were designed for. The barbell row builds thickness. Drive your elbows back, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and feel the back thicken with every rep. Seated cable rows allow constant tension on the mid-back. Keep your torso still, let the back do all the work. Single arm rows let you focus on each side independently. Pull to the hip, not the chest. Let the lat do the heavy lifting. Lat pull downs, the machine equivalent of pull-ups. Perfect for accumulating volume and targeting width. The T-bar row is old school mass building. Heavy loads, thick back, this is where legends were made. Face pulls, the most important exercise nobody does enough. They bulletproof your shoulders and build the upper back. Rack pulls overload the top portion of the deadlift, hammering the traps, rhomboids, and erectors with super maximal weight. Chest-supported rows eliminate cheating. No momentum, no ego, just pure, isolated back work. Straight arm pull-downs isolate the lats without bicep involvement. Feel that mind-muscle connection. Now, we build the boulders on top. The overhead press, the true test of upper body strength. Press it overhead and build shoulders that command respect. Seated dumbbell presses allow each arm to work independently, correcting imbalances while building massive deltoids. Lateral raises sculpt the side delts, the muscles that create shoulder width. Control the weight, don't swing. Front raises isolate the anterior deltoid, the front of the shoulder. Alternate arms for balanced development. Rear delts are the most neglected part of the shoulder. The reverse pec deck targets them with surgical precision. The Arnold press, named after the greatest bodybuilder ever. One fluid motion hits the front, side, and rear delts simultaneously. Cable upright rows hit the traps and lateral delts together. Keep those elbows above the wrists at the top. Barbell shrugs build the upper traps, those mountains between your neck and shoulders. Squeeze and hold at the top. Cable lateral raises provide resistance even at the bottom, where dumbbells go slack. Constant tension, constant growth. Y raises target the lower traps and rear delts, the hidden muscles that keep your shoulders healthy. Now let's build the arms. The standing barbell curl. Simple, heavy, effective. Pin those elbows, control the weight, and watch the biceps grow. Alternating curls with supination twist the wrist at the top, maximizing bicep contraction and building that peak. Hammer curls target the brachialis, the muscle under the bicep that pushes it upward and adds arm thickness. Preacher curls lock your arms in place and eliminate cheating. Pure isolation, nowhere for the bicep to hide. Incline curls stretch the biceps long head to its limit. That deep stretch triggers growth signals no other curl can match. Concentration curls are all about the squeeze. One arm, total focus, maximum mind-muscle connection. The Bayesian curl places the arm behind the body, stretching the long head under load. A modern exercise with old-school results. Spider curls hammer the short head at peak contraction. Gravity is your enemy for the entire rep. Exactly what you want. Close grip bench press is the heaviest tricep exercise you can do. Heavy loads, compound movement, maximum tricep growth. Rope pushdowns with a split at the bottom hit the lateral head of the tricep, the head that creates that horseshoe shape. Overhead extensions stretch the long head of the tricep, the biggest head and the one that gives your arms real size. Skull crushers, the name says it all. Lower with control, extend with power. A staple tricep mass builder. Keep your body upright on dips and the triceps take over completely. Bodyweight destruction for the back of your arms. Cable kickbacks keep tension at the peak contraction, where most exercises lose it. Full squeeze, every rep. Diamond push-ups are a bodyweight tricep killer. The narrow hand position shifts all the load onto the triceps, and the JM press, a powerlifting secret. Half bench press, half skull crusher, all tricep. Now we build the foundation. Legs. The barbell squat, the king of all exercises. Nothing builds total leg mass like going deep under a heavy bar. Break parallel. Drive through the heels. The squat builds quads, glutes, hamstrings, core, everything. No substitute. Front squats shift the emphasis to the quads. The upright torso forces your thighs to do the heavy lifting. The leg press lets you load your quads with maximum weight in a safe, supported position. Go deep for full quad development. Bulgarian split squats build single leg strength, balance, and massive quads. Each leg earns every rep on its own. Walking lunges combine strength with locomotion. Every step is a full quad and glute rep. Cover ground, build muscle. Leg extensions isolate the quads completely. Squeeze at the top and feel every fiber working. Pure quad isolation. Hack squats are a quad-dominant machine squat. Low foot placement drives maximum quadricep activation. Barbell hip thrusts are the ultimate glute builder. Drive your hips to the sky and squeeze like your physique depends on it, because it does. Step-ups build functional single leg power. One leg, one box, total lower body activation. Now, the back of the legs. The Romanian deadlift is the king of hamstring exercises. A deep hip hinge under load stretches and strengthens the entire posterior chain. Flying leg curls isolate the hamstrings through knee flexion. Squeeze at the top, slow on the way down, feel every fiber. Nordic curls are the ultimate hamstring challenge. Controlling your body weight on the way down builds bulletproof hamstrings. And good mornings work the entire posterior chain. Hamstrings, glutes, erectors. A deep bow under the bar that builds steel cable hamstring. The glute ham raise hits both functions of the hamstring, hip extension and knee flexion, in one brutal movement. Standing calf raises target the gastrocnemius, the visible calf muscle. Full range of motion is everything. Stretch deep, rise high. Seated calf raises target the soleus, the deeper calf muscle. Bent knees shift the load away from the gastrocnemius for complete calf development. Donkey calf raises, an old school secret for massive calves. The stretched hip position amplifies the calf contraction. Now, the core. Hanging leg raises are the ultimate lower ab exercise. Control the swing, lift with your core, and feel the burn from hip to sternum. Ab wheel rollouts are an anti-extension exercise. Your core fights to prevent your spine from collapsing. Brutal and effective. Table wood chops build rotational core strength, the kind you use in sports, in life, in everything that requires torso power. The plank is the ultimate anti-extension hold. Add weight and turn a basic exercise into a core forging furnace. Palloff presses are an anti-rotation exercise. Your core fights the cable's pull, building the deep stabilizer muscles that protect your spine. Russian twists build rotational endurance in the obliques. Feet off the ground, controlled rotation, constant core engagement. Decline sit-ups increase the range and resistance. Hold a weight and turn a basic sit-up into a serious ab builder. The dead bug teaches your core to stabilize while your limbs move. It looks easy until you feel your deep core working harder than ever.
Chest, back, shoulders, arms, leg.
80 exercises, every muscle group, no shortcuts, no secrets, just iron, discipline, and the decision to start. Now go build yours.